Hello, welcome back to a JavaScript series. So, in today's class, we have to try to understand something like function in JavaScript. But first and foremost, we are trying to understand why do we need a functions. So, why do we need a function, my friend? Okay. Suppose that you want to store a marks of 100 student and tell about the fail or not, then you want to write so many codes, isn't it? That's why drive principle comes into the picture. So what is the drive principle, my friend? Here you can see that there is something like drive principle, but uh, tell this drive principle comes into the picture like you write it once and make JavaScript repeat again and again, isn't it? I am not understand, Vishal, what is the drive principle. Can you can you explain this? Okay, so I am going to here in my online compiler, and I am here going to write something in code so you are better understand. So my friend, functions always in a JavaScript starts with a keyword called as a functions. So I'm write it. So every function should have a name. So I will call the name as a something like add. Okay. So every function will have a okay. So next there will be like something like parenthesis. Now every function will have a body. So how are you going to give a body, my friends? It's a flower bracket. Okay, now you can see that is my functions. Okay, so in the next line I'm going to here and suppose I let uh, what I will create a one variable called as a c. So create this, and I am going to add, oh sorry, c in is equal to what I want to add, c a plus b variable. But I'm not created any a or b variable. Okay, no, so I will create it. Suppose that let a, and what I want to add in this a variable something like 20, suppose that, and inside my b variable I want to store it b 30 like this. Okay, fine. So what I want to print it. So I am going to and write something like console.log. You know that how are you going to print this? So what I want to print, my friend, C, isn't it? Because C is a store a plus of b data, isn't it? That's why I'm printed C variable. So it's a printing or not? First of all, look. Okay, let's see. It's not a printed. Why is it not a printed, my friends? Because this function did not execute, my friends. Why is it not execute? But it's all variable are created. We are add a data, but my friend, function did not execute automatically. We have to call this function, then it's executes, otherwise not. So I'm here, I write it function's name. Okay, so what is the function name? Is add, and open bracket. Okay, something like, okay, open bracket, close bracket, and this is a semicolon. Okay, it's a empty, that's why I'm here going to empty here. So next it's a save it. Okay, it's a printing or not, let's see. It's a printing, nice. Okay, 30 and 20 is a 50. Okay, nice. But I don't want but here, suppose that I don't want to print this, I want to return something. So how are we going to do this? So okay, let's suppose if you want to return something, then you have to use a return keyword, return keywords like that. So what do you want to return it? It's a C, isn't it? Because C is storing some data. Okay, C variable I returned. But here you see that add function is a give something. You have to your job is to receive it, isn't it? But how are we going to do this, my friends? Okay, so I want to receive it, so I'm here. Write it assignment operator. I want to receive it, that's why I'm created of one variable. Suppose that let something like result. That's it. Now I'm here inside in the next line. I want to print it. What I want to print is, my friends, it's a result. That's why I'm going to write this console.log, and I want to print result. And if we are to execute this, here you can see that it's a working or not. It's a working. No, Vishal, it's a previous data, isn't it? No, my friends. Suppose that I want to change my data here, and here you can see that it is 70, isn't it? It's a working. That's the way of doing functions. But there's a one way of the doing, but other way of doing this a parameter. What is the parameter and arguments, my friends? I'm always worry about the arguments and parameter in my college days. But in my college, every teacher is telling me is a 75% attendance. That's why I'm not understand on that time. But please don't worry about that. I am here going to tell this. Suppose that I'm here, I'm deleted. That's why you better understand. Here is a one data like this. Okay, 5, something like this. Okay, 20 is storing a variable, 80 is stored a b variable. Okay, so here I'm writing a variable because a 20 is inside a. Okay, that's why. Okay, I'm just remove it first. That's you better explanation. So I'm writing something like this x y. Please don't write any let keyword keyword. Okay, so I'm here going to result. I'm going to create one variable. Please try to understand, my friend. I'm going to show a new concept. So but I don't know, but I'm always write a int because I also know Java na? That's why. Okay, by the way, I'm create uh, one variable, and I want to store I want to add x and y, and I'm here want to print this console.log. What I want to print is, my friend, it's nothing but your C variable, but I'm not added anything here. That's why it's not printing. Okay, fine. Then you know that if function did not execute, that's why I'm here going to my next line, and I'm here and tell something like add. It's a function name, and inside this my parenthesis I am going to store a input. That's why it give it to the x and y, and get x and y here, and it's x and y plus, and it will store a C variable, and C is a printing, and it's execute, isn't it? So what I want to print, my friend, it's a 20 and 30 like this. Okay, it's working or not? Let's understand is happening or not. Yeah, it's a printing. Okay, it's a nice. It's a one way of doing, but I don't want to print it here. and I want to return something like, so you know that if you want to return anything, then you have to you write something like return keyword. And what do you want to return, my friend? It's nothing but a C variable. So now you have to understand this. If you want to it's a add function, give it something. So your primary job is to store receive data, right? So I'm here going to how are you going to repeat receive, my friends? It's nothing but create one variable like this. It's a working or not? Let's try to understand. First, I want to print it. What I want to print is, my friend, it's nothing but a result section. Okay, because here you can see that add function is a calling this. Okay, then x is what, my friend, is a 20. Y is what, my friend, is 30. Then 20 and 30 are storing into a C variable, and here I'm going to write it C is a return something, whatever is a add. So again my control is linked to here, and my result data is stored to result variable, and I am going to print this. Okay, it's a working not, it's a okay. Let's run this. It's a 50 lad. Okay, no shall, it's a previous data. Okay, I'm going to change it. It's 70. It's a working, isn't it? That's the way of doing, my friends. But that's a one way of doing, isn't it? That's okay. But your okay. But my friends, you know that AI I write code better. That's why I'm going to show here. Okay, why is it not happening? Okay, and here I'm going to show you how are you going to practice JavaScript functions. So you have to go functions in JavaScript. Here you can see that there are so many way. Okay, why I'm not want to log in there. If you want to try this, it's a better, coding. Okay, okay,